We're all looking for answers. We're all looking for a way to understand our lives, to understand what we're going through. The wisdom of Kabbalah is said to be a body of wisdom that explains everything. Explains the fabric and the DNA of the human soul. Explains what is the purpose of our existence in this world. Explains why we go through everything we go through. The wisdom of Kabbalah is combining all the spiritual laws of life and all the physical laws of life. Everything that's ever been revealed in this world, from science to quantum physics to quantum theory to practical understanding of how to love, how to care, and additional secrets that have never been revealed. Secrets of how a person can find their soulmate. Secrets of how a person can overcome chaos. Secrets of how a person can tap into a higher consciousness. How they can achieve certainty. How they can achieve miracles and wonders. All of those secrets is said to be and known to be that body of wisdom called Kabbalah. And Kabbalah is there for each and every single soul in this world, before all known religions, before all known spiritualities, and all known faiths. And this wisdom, it's said that as soon as we begin to learn and understand the game, the rules of the game of life, through this wisdom of Kabbalah, each and every single one of us will begin to find our purpose in this world. And we'll know exactly what we need to do to achieve true happiness. The Kabbalists explain that each and every single one of you, each and every single one of us, are meant to be happy beyond measure, beyond our wildest dreams. We deserve happiness. We deserve joy. We deserve miracles. We deserve a chaos-free life. We deserve the ability to overcome problems at will. We deserve the ability to be a channel, to be able to say the right words at the right time, to be comfortable with ourselves. We deserve and we will get this happiness. That's what the Kabbalists share. That's what they share. The problem is that we don't have it yet. Why don't we have it? We're going to soon learn. Throughout our journey, we're going to learn why it is that we don't have that happiness that's meant for us. Why we don't have that destiny that we are meant to have. Now, where does this wisdom come from? What is the history behind it? There's many misconceptions around Kabbalah. Kabbalah is not a religion. Kabbalah is not a new age. Kabbalah is not just another philosophy. Kabbalah is the source of what every religion and spirituality has come to in this world. So the beautiful thing is that the minute we begin to understand and learn this wisdom, all the dots begin to be connected in our life. So as we begin to learn more, there's something you're going to notice about your life. You will experience in just a couple months of studying Kabbalah profound changes, and your life will move so fast that you will learn in months what most people will learn in decades. That's number one. One of the things that I want to share with you that will put everything into perspective. What can learning Kabbalah and transforming myself through Kabbalah bring to my life? Just picture this for a moment. Take every known pleasure you've ever had in your life. Everything from the most powerful shopping sprees, to the most amazing vacations, to the most lavish cars, to the most beautiful clothes, to the pleasure you've had from a hug, from a kiss, from a relationship, from a true love, the pleasure you had from the best food, from receiving a compliment, from receiving respect, from overcoming a problem, from achieving a goal, a dream. Take all those pleasures and put it into one moment. The Kabbalists share that all those pleasures combined are only 1% of the pleasures we are destined to have. So where are the other 99%? They're hidden. They're hidden in another dimension. The way to access those pleasures is by the teachings and what we're about to learn. Those pleasures very few people even know exist. And those pleasures are the 99% of the pleasures in our life are something we can't just learn about. It's not something you're just going to stumble upon. It's something we need to learn about and apply to achieve and tap into. The smartest person in the world would not be able to connect to that 99% of fulfillment. What is the 99%? What is the power of tapping into the 99%? The 99% is the ability to be in a reality, to live life the way you're living it, but to be connected to another force that brings you protection, that brings you clarity, that gives you the ability to be in a business meeting and have your wisdom, have your talents, have your knowledge, but be able to access a new realm of channeling, a new realm of connecting to the people in your audience. That sometimes you're sitting in front of somebody and you can tell them the most amazing speech, the most amazing lesson, but they're not connecting to you. Why? It's because you were not connected to the 99%. While another guy who may know nothing about the subject you're talking about will get up there. And because he is connected to the 99%, he will reach his audience. He will awaken the hearts of people that he's talking to. So each one of us have a unique connection to the 99%. And when we tap into it, when we finally feel what that tastes like, everywhere we go, we will be protected, we will be connected, and we will see miracles come to us. We will not have to chase those miracles anymore. Those miracles will come to us. So, how are we going to tap into this 99%? It's something that everybody wants to learn about. It's something that everybody wants to know about, and it's a gift that those huge spiritual giants had. If you think about people like Jesus, think about people like Moses, like Abraham, these huge spiritual giants that had everything in their life, that had the ability to see the future, that had the ability to take control over chaos in their lives. They were tapped into the 99%. If you think of someone like Mozart that could download entire symphonies in a flash of a second. If you think about when you were in a complete clarity about what you knew you needed to do in your life, and it just came to you in a moment, in a flash, in a dream, it's because of that second you were connected to the 99%. We will have the ability not just to be connected to 99% for a second, for a moment, but to be connected all the time. All the time to be connected to that realm, that zone of being able to see everything we need to see and feel everything we need to feel and to bring true fulfillment in our lives. Another characteristic of the 99% is that it is fulfillment that is lasting. Most of us experience life having momentary pleasure and then losing it. Having momentary gratification and then losing it. It's something based on the external that I bring into my life. I feel good for a moment and then I lose it. A connection to the 99%, it has nothing to do with the external. Has nothing to do with what people think about you or depending on what people need from you or that you need from them. The 99% is something that you will learn how to tap in within you. That you will bring that light from within you, that energy from within you, so that no matter where you go, what you do, people feel you have a power, you have an energy, and they are attracted to you. They want to be around you. They want to be part of you. They want to do business with you. They want to learn from you. That is the power of the 99%. That is the power of the 99% that is within you. You will no longer be dependent on other people. Your happiness will no longer be dependent on what people think about you. You will be independent. You will be what the Kabbalists say, like God, like the Creator, like your Creator. As we start to awaken that ability and that power within us, as we start to chip away the negative layers, the true soul will shine, and we will have that power within us shining once again. And when that power shines, every pleasure that you want in your life, physical pleasure, from the most beautiful things in life to the most beautiful feelings in life, they will come to you. So number one question is, why don't I have it? Or how do I get it, that light? How do I tap into that force? It's the number one question in everyone's mind. First, we realize, wow, I actually want the light. I don't just want stuff. I don't want just you to like me, or this person to believe in me, or this person to approve of me, or give me a compliment. That's not exactly what I want. I want this energy. I want this life force. Now the question is, why don't I have it? And secondly, how do I get it? How do I tap into it? Is it easy? No. Does it require a lot of transformation? Yes. And that's something I need to tell you up front. That if you want to connect to this power, it's going to require learning and transformation. And this is how it starts. Why don't we have this light? I want you to think about it for a moment. Do you desire relief from a toothache right now? Do you desire it? Why not? Why don't we desire relief from a toothache? Because you didn't have the pain of a toothache. If you had a pain, then you would crave and you would desire the relief. But because you don't have the pain, you don't desire the relief. So what is the first thing we're learning? That if we truly want to enjoy something, if we truly want to desire something, we need to first come from a place of lack, come from a place of pain. That's the first thing we need to know. The second thing is, when the Creator created, it's written that when the Creator created all the souls of humanity, there's one thing that the Creator wanted us to have, and that's everything. All the pleasure and happiness you can imagine, right? How many people are parents here? How many people are parents, right? What is the one thing that parents want for their children? What is the one thing that parents want for their children? They want everything. It's not logical. It doesn't make sense. But if you created something, you want it to have everything. That's the bottom line. But what is the one thing you can't give to your children? What is the one thing you can't? You can give them a car, you can give them money, you can give them wisdom, you can give them understanding. What is one thing that you cannot give to your children? If you are a successful businessman and you created this multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar company, can you just hand that to your child and your child feels the same success, the same joy and pleasure as you did building it from the ground up? No, of course not. Because you earned it and he didn't. So that is one thing you can't give your child. And because you can't give your child that, your child is always going to miss some level of happiness. And you want your child to have the entire package, 100% happiness. So the Kabbalists explain that the birth of our creation, the birth of our existence is based on this one concept. That we wanted everything. The Creator wants to give us everything. All the pleasure and joys are waiting for you. They are within you. They are about to be unlocked. All the physical pleasures of life are waiting in suspended animation to come into your life. But there's one thing missing. Us earning it. So the reason why we don't have that light, the reason why we don't have that joy, that pleasure and fulfillment, is because we haven't earned it yet. We have not earned that light yet. And now we're going to learn how each one of us uniquely can earn that light. Okay, so we've learned that you can't just be born with everything. You can't just have everything. Because even if you had everything, you're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to appreciate it. You're not going to desire it. You're not going to crave it. Each one of us uniquely want everything. Whether you realize it or not, we want the whole package. And the Creator wants us to have the whole package. So now we're going to learn how each and every single one of us, in our unique way, can earn that light. Can earn that light. So I want you to think about it for a moment. What is it about you? What is it about you that you feel is flawed? What is it about you, a characteristic, a trait, a type of ego, if you will, a type of fear that you have that is unique to you? Okay? Can you think about it? All right. Each one of us, if we are in this world, if you realize it, you think of 6 billion people. Everyone is afraid of something. Everyone is selfish in some way. Everyone is afraid to do something, to confront, to be big, to accomplish something. Everyone has some trait that they are ashamed of, that they wish they didn't have, or some trait that's destroying their life, or some trait that's constantly causing them to be in the same bad relationship, to be in the same negative patterns, to have the same addictions, the same negative habits, and they want it changed. They want that changed. So each one of us has this unique flaw, and it says that when the souls of humanity came to this world, they didn't want just all the light at once. They didn't want to be overwhelmed with light at once. Think about it. You've been in a relationship before. Have you ever been with a Mr. Nice Guy that just gave you everything? It's not enjoyable. We don't enjoy that. We don't have pleasure from that. We want to earn it. We want the challenge. So when the souls of humanity came to this world and said, God, don't just give me all my miracles. Don't just give me my soulmate right away. Don't just give me, if I want a Lamborghini, if I want a new home, if I want success, don't just give it to me. Let me earn it. And this is the way I'm going to earn it. Each soul came to this world with a unique flaw that they chose. You chose at least one, if not 100, of these unique flaws to come to this world with. The Kabbalists gave it a name. They call it tikkun. All right, so how do you find that unique flaw? How do you find that part of you that needs to be transformed, that needs to be unearthed and removed? Because we are walking around in life with a blemish. People can feel that. People can smell that. You know, sometimes you feel something good about somebody, or you want to choose them for something, or you want them to be part of your life. Sometimes you don't. Why? Because as long as we're walking around with this part of us that we had since the beginning of time, since the beginning of creation, as long as we have that, it's like a virus that penetrates every part of our life. And it brings everything down. And we may think we're smart and we're doing the right thing and we got the right job and the right situation and the home looks good. But underneath, on a soul level and everything in our life, there is a virus. And that virus is that unique flaw that we came to the world with. And it's all quantum. It's all connected. It's all connected. So just because things look good, we don't know what's brewing. And we know that Kabbalists teach us that the only way to transform and prevent negativity from coming into our life is to take complete responsibility for that unique flaw that we have. We got to find it. And many of us, we think we might know what it is. I promise you, it's something we may not even have a clue about yet. I know that personally, for me and my students, and all the students of Kabbalah in the world, when they start to go on this path, they start to have revelations about themselves, parts about themselves they didn't even know existed. And those parts are what were contributing to the chaos that was in their life. Those unique flaws. We got to find them. We got to find them. You know what yours is. You might know what yours is. We're going to find more and more of them. We're going to transform them. We're going to change them. The wisdom of Kabbalah was meant for us to do that. Okay? I'm going to give you one tool right now of how you can find out what it is and finally transform it. The vaccine of that virus. Because there's signs all around us. Tomorrow you're going to live another day. And you're going to be hit and bombarded with 1,000 signs that the Creator is giving you to have a miracle in your life. But what are we going to do? We're going to push them away just because we don't understand them. We're going to be missing 1,000 signs a day. Kabbalists could see everything. They could look at you and see your entire life, your entire movie, your past, present, and future in one moment. Why? Because they knew how to read the signs. They knew how to interpret everything that existed in this world. Everything. So I'm going to give you one sign right now. One sign of how to understand what is that unique flaw that you possess. So you can see it and transform it. Okay? I want you to take a moment right now and to try to travel back from your life, travel back from all these thousands of years of history, travel back from even before creation, before the Big Bang. What's waiting on that other side? Scientists don't know. But let's try to go back there. Emptiness. And all there is us, the souls of humanity, waiting to come to this world, to play the game of life, to change and to reveal all the light of the Creator. Miracles, fulfillment, and joy. Okay? Are we there? Let's go back there for a moment. Now that we're there, I'm going to kind of create an imagery for you, a situation for you. Imagine that before your soul comes to this world, there's an assembly line of how to create your life. What does that assembly line look like? The first piece of this assembly line is you choose your flaw. You choose it. So let's say it's fear of abandonment. You choose it. You take it. It's yours. It's part of you now. All your soul wants is to have a reality now to transform that, right? So what does your soul choose next? The next thing your soul chooses is, what part of the world should I be born into? What part of the world should I come into that will not give me the most comfortable lifestyle, but that will give me the ability to see my fear of abandonment? Okay? So let's say you pick a country. Let's say you pick the United States. Let's say you pick California. Let's say you pick Beverly Hills. You're born in Beverly Hills. Why? Because for whatever reason you decided that's the best city for you to see your fears, your insecurities, your fear of abandonment, the flaw you chose. What's the next station on that assembly line? Is your parents. You survey the entire land, the scope of an entire world. Well, you already chose Beverly Hills, so let's say you're in Beverly Hills. You look at the entire Beverly Hills. Which parents? Not will be the best parents, the most caring parents, the most unconditional parents. No. Your soul doesn't want that. Your soul doesn't want comfort. Your soul wants ultimate comfort, but only through transformation. Only through connection to the light, by earning the light. So what does your soul really want? Oh, I have a fear of abandonment. So I want parents that will show me my fear of abandonment. Well, those parents over there, at the age of 5, are going to leave me, are going to divorce. those are the ones I want. Why? Because that's going to be very uncomfortable for me. And that's going to awaken my fear. And now I can change it. Now I can transform it. Now I can connect myself to the light of the Creator and see miracles in my life. Give me those parents. Give me that relationship. Give me that family. Give me that brother. Give me that sister. They are perfect for me. The next thing you determine are all the details. What do you want to be in your movie to help trigger your flaw? Okay, well, let's say it's a relationship. You might pick that boyfriend or that girlfriend that is a flirt. They will just always make you feel insecure and make you feel like they are on the brink of leaving you. You chose that. It didn't happen to you. You're not a victim. You chose this entire assembly line of life. And then your soul enters this world and begins to play in that movie. You are playing this movie right now. You are experiencing this movie right now. I want you to think about it. Think about the people in your life. Think about your parents. Think about the city you were born in, the atmosphere, the environment, the culture. Think about all of it. Think about the most annoying people in your life. Why are they there? This movie is perfect. This movie is sending you sign after sign after sign about who you are, what you need to change, and the miracles that are waiting for you. You have only tasted the pleasure that's waiting for you. You have only tasted the miracles that the Creator wants to give you. You have only tasted what's on the side of the curtain that is only 1% of reality, 1% of the fulfillment that is waiting for us. As you begin to learn these signs, as you begin to learn what life is all about, you will experience a new day. You will experience a new reality and be able to interpret everything, be able to read everyone, be able to understand why you have the dreams you have, why you have the people you have in your life, why you have the thoughts you have, why you have the desires you have, why you have the motivations you have. You will be able to understand all of it. You will be able to see literally the future. You'll be able to see why you are the way you are. And then you will gain the power, the ability, and the control to tap into a new reality, a fulfilling reality, not one that you chase, but one that comes to you.